Morning. So I gotta talk to Midwest Machinery right away this morning here. This should just be opening right now. My planter's not recording swaths, and I don't know if it's counting saving population that I planted, and with the different areas that I planted at different populations. Obviously, that's something that I want to try and keep track of somewhat. So, yeah, hopefully we can get that resolved here this morning and keep going. Morning, tractor. Ready to work? Did you get enough sleep? One of the things I'm really grateful for is last night it was supposed to get below freezing in areas, and at least around here we lucked out. And then, it doesn't affect us. It's just the other farmers around here, and organic or not, I mean, I root for farmers alike. I don't wish any harm on anybody, and a frost that could have froze out beans that are up, that could have been pretty devastating, especially with crop prices being like they are this year. So, pretty grateful. We get to share morning coffee today. Still closed. 7:24. I guess wrong. Okay, so we no, I shouldn't say finally. They were out here really fast, actually, like within 45 minutes. But we got Midwest Machinery's finest tech reps out here, tech rep. And the issue I was having with the planter that I thought I solved was actually that the ground radar on this tractor went out. And so it's trying to pull a ground speed reading, and it's getting a faulty one. So that's why it quits planting, because it's not getting a reliable reading. So I don't know how I was able to make it work last night, but this morning right away it quit again. So we got Brandon on the scene fixing us up. So down there in that monkey business is where we got to tie into. Come up. We're bringing. Oh geez, now my fingers are all over.
Release.
Yep. So we're actually going to tie up into the globe up here and bring a wire down to the radar harness, and it'll create a ground reading from the globe instead. So just another way that I can make do with what we got here, and I don't have to buy a new radar, so that'll work. Technology's a wonderful thing. This thing's gonna work better than ever now that he kind of gave me a rundown on how to use it. But you virtually have to partner with a dealership on all this technology, because it's not even a matter of if, it's just when and how often you'll have some failures. Problem remains. Talked to Jason here at John Deere, and he's got no clue, and he's a heck of a lot smarter than I am, so this is a tough one. I guess we just keep digging and try to figure out what we're gonna do. So there's a couple of things it might be. It might be the planter, basically the sensor, height sensor. There we go. Might be the height sensor. So when it says the planter's down, if it's giving an intermittent signal that sometimes it's down, sometimes it's up, that will cause it to not record or paint a map. The other one, they said it might be a wheel speed sensor on the planter, which last night I noticed it was not turning consistently, and it just started to. So I did watch today. That does not seem to be the problem. The last remaining problem would be the ground speed, but that should be just fine considering we, you know, kind of rigged our harness there in place of the radar, and that's coming up with a good signal. So should do that in slow motion. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You ready to help today? Huh? You ready? What do you think? Got that job down, Pat? Perfect. Oh. Avoiding the camera like a champ. Thanks, baby. You wanna say bye to Mama? Say bye-bye to Mama. See that hose jumping? That's gonna have to change. And I also see another down pressure switch I did not see before. I think that one's bent. We might have found our problem. Should we go fix a couple things? We should? Right? Let's go. Let's fix them. I'll tell you what, if somebody can correctly diagnose this one, I will give you $100 cash in the mail. Intermittent recording. Take a look. I'm getting kind of hungry. Way out here by myself. I'm gonna try Zach's trick. Maybe if I snap the fingers, some food will appear. How about that? That actually works. Hey, thanks for the tip, Zach. That thing's sweet. The recording button shuts off intermittently. There you go. Boom, gone. Still planting good though, but it's just not recording. I have no idea why. It's been holding me up for hours. So we're just gonna have a funky looking map. It's getting the point across that I want, which is which varieties were on which rows and what population for that round. Oh, you know the problem? Yeah. Yeah, it's that monitor, right? Hey, you got a smile under that thing? Oh, is it the twine? Think the twine's a problem? Alright, well, we made it to a different field. Still having lots of mapping issues. And then, of course, I was loading up the tanks and getting ready to come to this field when Midwest Machinery called at the end of the day, so our mapping's gonna basically suck. Bottom line is it comes on intermittently enough so I can know my populations and keep track of my varieties for that round, which is basically what I needed. Obviously more information would be better, but we got rain coming, and if we don't have this in the ground, that's a huge lost opportunity. So we're going for it. Boy, that's deep. Looks like we might be able to shallow it up a little. Yeah, that's enough to maybe shallow it up. Now that one's only about 3/4 of an inch into moisture. Well, it's right at that depth where if it doesn't rain and we're any shallower, we'd be in trouble. But it's deep enough where it does rain and we get a packing rain, we're probably gonna be in trouble. So, I don't know. Time to be in trouble, I guess. Yeah, I guess either way we're gonna be in trouble, but I guess I gave it a little thought. I used to just wing it and plant it, 7,000 6-row planter. Hook her up behind the 4010. Don't look back. Get it in the ground. And I don't know, it seemed like everything usually turned out pretty good. Pretty decent. But now it seems like the more I've grown in so-called knowledge, I might be just kidding myself on that one, but you grow in knowledge and you grow in equipment and size, and seems like I can't grow a crop for nothing now. So I don't know. Someday somebody somewhere will maybe tell me just what the heck I did wrong. Besides my wife. Just kidding.